Everyone thought he had it all. However, unbeknownst to many, things were not always as they seemed. No one ever knew that at times, behind that beaming smile, there lurked an unfathomable mental anguish. Steve and I were soulmates for over 33 years, yet I had no inkling he was so tortured that he would eventually take his own life. Steve accomplished much in his life and left a wonderful legacy in spite of his tortured mind. He was handsome, brilliant, funny, a great athlete, an even better coach, a visionary entrepreneur loved by so many, and most importantly, a humble, kind, and gentle soul. Steve's mission in life was to help people. I believe the telling of his story will allow him to continue helping others even though he is no longer with us. Steve's suicide was incomprehensible. How could someone like him, with so much to live for, take his own life? Sad to say, there are so many like Steve silently suffering. I feel compelled to tell Steve's story to inspire conversation about mental health issues. People like Steve, who suffer such immense mental pain, so much so that they take their own lives, should not have to also suffer from the shame and stigma associated with mental illness and suicide. Nor should the loved ones left behind have to feel embarrassed talking about it. I was guilty of feeling shame about Steve's suicide. After he died, I told a local reporter he could not put the cause of Steve's death in his story. Not too long after, I realized I was perpetuating the stigma with my silence. Until we as a society can feel comfortable talking about our own mental health issues or those of our loved ones, nothing will change.
When Steve Tarpinian passed away, the triathlon world truly lost an incredible, wonderful, passionate man. He gave so much to so many for so many years. He was the quiet man who had incredible energy and love for sport. As a coach, an event director, athlete, accomplished writer, family man, and as a fellow human being on this planet. Steve, you touched thousands, and you will forever live in our hearts. Thank you for all that you gave in your ever so brief time with us. You will never, ever be forgotten, my friend. Thank you for you, man.
Hey, let's talk about motivation, okay? I've been reading this excellent book, Talent is Overrated.
Steve Tarpinian, he was a teacher, a leader, an innovator, a friend to all from the kindness of his heart. Steve was the endless cup of giving.
It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
I think the saddest people always try their hardest to make people happy because they know what it's like to feel absolutely worthless, and they don't want anyone else to feel like that.
I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.